almost been robbed before, almost been shot, possibly even killed. I've avoided car accidents, all of that, just by raising my consciousness and paying attention to what's going on around me. The distracted mind is a mind of chaos. Stay focused and try to center yourself. There's a lot going on in your life and society, but you have to remain focused, okay? You gain the most brain power and the most brain capacity when you focus on one thing. Knowledge, reading, studying, talking, learning. Ignorance is gonna lower your consciousness, knowledge is gonna raise it. Think deep and you're curious, it's just gonna open up more doors. Don't wait to be in a bad situation to change. Don't wait to things get really bad and hard and your back's against the wall and then you have no choice, okay? Make the change now while it's easier. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hiiconscious here to speak to you guys about how to raise your consciousness, okay? Your life isn't determined by what you do 5% of the time, it's what you do 95% of the time, okay? Why should you raise your consciousness is another topic that I already touched on. Be sure to check out this video right here where I talk about why you should aim to be more conscious, and I'm going to be speaking on how and what you can do to raise your consciousness to reach those benefits that we discussed in the previous video. Just spend time outside, get you some natural sunlight, fresh air, enjoy the trees, put your feet in the grass. The earth has energy, okay? And we have energy. And when you connect with the earth, you feel those vibrations and that energy more. You're gonna be more present and aware. Your neurons, you have hundreds of neurons in your feet if you didn't know. So just by taking, enjoy the little things, get outside, take a walk, get a bike, go to a lake, go to the beach, wherever you're at, whatever climate. I used to live in the desert. Obviously, I don't live in the desert anymore. But even when I was there, I made a conscious effort to get outside, to go hiking, to do those type of things. It's all about expanding your perspective. In order to be more conscious, you have to expand your perspective. You have to think outside of your normal thinking. You need to change the way you look at situations and scenarios, because obviously if you're watching this video, you're trying to be more conscious, which means your previous habits and your previous thinking has not been working, and it's time to switch it up. And by expanding your perspective and thinking differently, you're gonna be less judgmental to other people. Now, I know I don't really want to be judged, but all well, it happens. Nobody wants to be judged and ridiculed or criticized, so don't do the same to other people. Don't judge a book by its cover. You never know somebody's story. You don't know what somebody's been through. Approach every day, every situation, and every person, more importantly, with an open perspective and an open mind, and that will help enlighten your consciousness, okay? And just being a truth seeker. One thing for me, I found that when I was younger, around the age about 17, 18, that's when I really started to become more conscious, and I started to seek after the truth, There's a lot of things going on in this world. A lot of truth has been withheld from us, and now I'm trying to help share the truth that I've discovered. Now, just when you seek truth, it's gonna open up a part of your brain that's curious, and when you're curious, you find things out. You can't be scared either, because fear lowers your consciousness, okay? The more fear you have, the less consciousness aware you're gonna be. Because if you let fear control you, you're not gonna always make the best decisions, and you're actually gonna avoid good decisions that you probably should be making, but the fear pushed you away because you were too nervous. So stop letting fear control your life, you guys. Acknowledge your feelings. Don't deny how you feel. Try to correct how you feel. Don't lie to yourself. Keep it 100. If you're around a group of people that don't mix with your vibe, just because you've been around them people for X amount of time, whatever, switch it up, change your circle, because being around people that are unconscious will lower your consciousness, because their habits will rub off on you. And if you don't believe that, just spend enough time around them and then observe your behavior. When I spend time around negative people, it affects me. Sometimes I'll catch myself being negative, and I gotta get away from that crowd. You have to be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Keep it 100 with yourself, Because if you're not being real with yourself, how are you going to keep it real with anybody else? The more you accept this and the more you accept yourself, the happier you'll be. Because happiness starts from within. It's just much easier to live when you're conscious. You have less stress, less things are going to get to you. You're not going to be as worried, frustrated, because you see the bigger picture in life. The more conscious you are, the more courage you're going to have. Like I said, you can't let fear control you. Stop being a victim of your life. If things aren't going your way, stop beating yourself up and playing the victim. Stand up and change it. It's not easy to change, but it's not easy to live unhappy either. None of them are easy. Life is not easy. Get over it. I used to be in this rut, and that was lowering my consciousness. But once I accepted the reality of this world that I was born into, that I had no control over, I was just here, then you take action. Understanding. I think empathy and compassion is the main thing we lack in society today. So many people are cold-hearted. The lack of compassion in society right now is just out of hand. Desires, having goals, setting a target that you're trying to reach is going to drive you and help focus you on something more important than your current situation that may not be the situation that you want to be in, but you're in it now until you make the efforts and the belief to change it. Along with self-awareness is like your environment awareness, just your attention, being more aware and just paying attention to situations, people. I've actually avoided some bad things because of my awareness and paying attention to my surroundings and the people around me, you know. Freaking B. Dang, where was I at? I consider myself a deep thinker. I've kind of always been this way my whole life, and it probably could have played a role in my environment, but when you think deep and you're curious, it's just gonna open up more doors. People that learn are people that want to learn. If you don't genuinely desire to learn, why would knowledge be given to you? You don't want to. So if you know some deep thinkers, you know some conscious people that are very compassionate, very knowledgeable, and just peace and focus in their life, surround yourself around them and learn from them, talk to them, and like share ideas and just talk about life, you know. Expanding your consciousness is through practice. Whew. Energy, the people you're around, the food you eat plays a big role. Your body's vibration, your body's energy plays a vital role in your life, man. You want to eat foods that are alive, foods that have energy, that have life, because then they're going to give you more life. If the food you eat has no life, then what are you gaining? If anything, you are losing, okay? So be more conscious in your decisions. I'm not trying to play a nutritionist. I'm not trying to be your doctor. I just want you to start being more conscious about what you eat and think of the long-term effect of what you eat, okay? Just protect your energy, protect your time, choose wisely who you choose to be around. Just have good intentions, and everything you do, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. And what you put out, you get back. You reap what you sow, you guys. Be more conscious, enjoy life, enjoy the gratitude, enjoy the blessings that the earth has given us, and just be happy, you guys. Check out my last video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to the Hiiconscious YouTube channel to stay up to date with new videos every week, guys. New video dropping every Thursday, so subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. And I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you. Thank you.